Hi, friends. Today I'm going to read this book called Courage by Bernard Waber, and he's the same author that wrote Do You See a Mouse? Remember that one where you're looking for the mouse in the hotel? And then also all of the Lyle the Crocodile series. He is the author of that series and the story of Lyle the Crocodile and the birthday party, which I did for one of these story times. So this week we are going to be speaking a lot about courage, what it means, as you are getting ready to either go off to kindergarten or getting ready to just go into your next class, because our Eagles class has only 5 more days of Zoom left until we're done with the Eagles class. Makes me feel very sad, but we'll still see each other, and we're going to talk about what it really means to be moving on. But I thought this book, Courage, is a really great message. So here we go. There are many kinds of courage. Awesome kinds. It's pretty amazing. Flying across the trapeze. And everyday kinds, like jumping off the diving board or jumping into the water, swimming in the deep end. These are all types of everyday courage. Still, courage is courage, whatever kind. Courage is riding your bicycle for the first time without training wheels. It's very exciting, isn't it? You know, some of you have done that. Some of you guys are still working on it. It takes practice, courage, patience. Courage is trying something even when it gets hard. Keep trying. Courage is a spelling bee, and your word is superciliousness. That is a long word. That means you think you're better than others. That's what that word means. Courage is 2 candy bars and saving 1 for tomorrow. Oh, that's hard. You really want to eat those 2 candy bars, but you have the courage to say, nope, I'm going to have 1 today and save the other for tomorrow. Courage is a mealtime and desperately hoping it's not Chunky Chucks and real gravy again. You know, I think that happens with Bentley. Sometimes he looks at his bowl and thinks, oh, it's the same meal all the time, day after day. Courage is nobody better pick on your little brother. That's right. You're going to protect your little brother if anybody picks on them. Creak, tappity tap, click, crack, crunch, bing bing, slam, oh, whoosh, trap, trap. Sometimes old houses have lots of noises that happen at night. This dog is feeling that it needs the courage to protect the family and the house. Courage is your job to check out the night's noises in the house. So the dog feels he has to have courage to keep everyone safe. But really, they're just little nighttime noises. Houses have different creaks and sounds they make at night. Sometimes they make those sounds during the day, too. Courage is being the new kid on the block and saying flat out, hi, my name is Wayne. What's yours? So going up to children that you don't know or grown-ups you don't know and introducing yourself, that takes a lot of courage. And that's a great thing to do when you start a new school. It's a really good way to meet new friends. Courage is tasting the vegetable before making a face. That's right. Sometimes you got to taste new foods, and you got to just expect that it's going to taste good instead of expecting it's going to taste bad and making a face like, ugh, because you never know. Courage is not peeking at the last page of your whodunit book to find out who did it. Courage is being the first to make up after an argument. That's right, it takes a lot of courage to be the first to say, I'm sorry. Courage is deliberately stepping on sidewalk cracks. Do you avoid the cracks on the sidewalks or do you step on them? I I used to avoid the cracks, and I actually often still walk avoiding the cracks. And sometimes I say, I'll step on them. I'm curious what you do. Courage is the bottom of the ninth. Tie score, 2 outs, bases loaded, and your turn to bat. Courage is the juicy secret you promised never to tell. Can you keep that secret that your friend told you? It can be hard, but you promised you weren't going to tell it. Courage is being sudsed up and scrubbed by strangers. Oh, this poor dog is going off to the dog groomer. He's feeling a little nervous, but he needs to have courage. It's going to be okay. Courage is breaking bad habits, like barking at the kitty cat. Courage is suddenly remembering a silly joke and trying not to giggle when everyone else is being especially serious. Like while someone is playing the violin, you need to be very quiet, right? It can be hard sometimes, but you got to try your best because you don't want to be disrespectful. Courage is arriving too early for the birthday party. So they're still wearing their robes. The girl has her hair, she's in the middle of brushing her hair, and she's wearing her robe. And the dad is shaving. He just got out of the shower. The boy arrived very early for the birthday. So he's feeling a little bit shy, but, he's there. So courage is sending a Valentine to someone you secretly admire and signing your name on it. Courage is admiring, but not plucking the beautiful flowers. Courage is going to bed without a nightlight. That's right. You can do it. You just trust. You trust that you know that your home is safe. Even though you can't see anything, you just trust your mom and dad or your babysitter are nearby. You're safe to go to sleep. Courage is deciding to have your hair cut. Courage is trying to cover up your mean, jealous side. So this dog's family just got a new kitty cat, so the dog is feeling jealous. But he's going to try to cover it up and be nice to the kitty cat. Courage is a scenic car trip and being stuck in the middle during the best part. He's in the back seat of the car, or he or she. And it's hard to see out when you're right in the middle of the back seat. Courage is explaining the rip in your brand new pants. Uh-oh. But accidents happen sometimes. It's okay. You can tell your mom or dad what happened to your pants. Courage is going on it again. Going on a big roller coaster and doing it again. Courage is if you knew where they knew where there were some mountains, you would definitely climb them. The big mountain. Courage is exploring heights, going up on the moon, and depths. Courage is a blade of grass breaking through the icy snow. That's right. It takes a lot of courage to come out, be the first blade of grass. Courage is starting over. Yep, sometimes we've got to start over. Something gets knocked down that we've built, maybe a drawing that we're working on, it's not working quite right, we can start over. Courage is holding on to your dream. If you want to play an instrument. Courage is being a firefighter or a police officer. Why do you think it takes courage to be a firefighter? Do you think it would be easy or hard to run into a building that's on fire? I think it would be very scary and hard, but it takes a lot of courage to say, this is my job, I want to save people, and I want to save this building. So I'm going to go into this building and find people and put the fire out. It takes a lot of courage. Courage is sometimes having to say goodbye. And it does, that's hard. It's It's hard to say goodbye at the end, and that's what we're going to all be doing soon in our Eagles class, and we'll be talking about it all of this week. So I look forward to seeing you at our next Zoom. Bye-bye.